Kazakhstan will introduce new travel restrictions due to the coronavirus by the end of the week. The country temporarily suspends the entry for citizens of the countries with the highest number of confirmed cases of COVID-19. Kazakhstan makes its bet on transit of natural gas. Kazakh gas pipelines serve to transport natural gas from Central Asian countries to China. More details in our news program. New television season on Kazakh TV. Find out more about the new projects that will air on the national satellite TV channel. Why did the filmmakers bring a tiger on set? How many days did it take to shoot the large-scale battle scenes? Watch the backstage from the set of a new historical film, Batyrlar. The World Health Organization has registered over 2,000 new cases of novel coronavirus outside China in the last 24 hours. Nearly 440 people have been infected, while 3 more died from COVID-19 in South Korea over the last day. The total death toll in the country has exceeded 30 people. According to the latest data, 92 people died from the coronavirus in Iran. The number of the infected people has reached 3,000. All the mass events have been cancelled, while schools and universities have been shut due to quarantine. Schools and universities will remain closed in Italy until March 15th, Education Minister Lucia Azzolina reported. The total number of the infected people in the country has exceeded 3,000, while the death toll increased to over 100. Several schools and kindergartens were closed due to the coronavirus in Germany. Some factories had to suspend activities. However, employees who are under quarantine due to the virus will be paid full salaries. If companies suffer substantial losses due to the coronavirus, the owners can request compensation from the government. Employees who have to stay at home in France because of the coronavirus will be fully reimbursed in accordance with a special government decree adopted end of January. Chile has confirmed the 3rd case of the novel coronavirus. The Chilean Ministry of Health reported the patient's condition is stable. He is under medical observation at home at the moment. Starting the 8th of March, travelers coming from China, Iran and South Korea will be temporarily banned from entering Kazakhstan. The countries with the highest number of confirmed cases have been grouped as the most hazardous category. According to the statement of the Kazakh Ministry of Industry and Infrastructural Development, only the citizens of Kazakhstan will be allowed to the flights Seoul-Almaty and Seoul-Nur-Sultan. The restrictions on entering the country will be imposed on the transit passengers as well. In addition, large international competitions have been cancelled in Kazakhstan due to the coronavirus spread internationally. Quarantine will last at least until May. This doesn't apply to the athletes who are currently competing in the championships overseas. They will get tested for the coronavirus upon arrival to Kazakhstan. The Kazakh Ministry of Culture and Sports recommends cancelling the international competitions with the participation of foreign citizens in Kazakhstan, which were scheduled for the first half of 2020. In addition, the ministry suggests cancelling the trips of the Kazakh sports to countries that have confirmed cases of COVID-19, as well as to refrain from traveling to the rest of the countries for protective purposes.
Вирусом и воздержаться от поездок в другие страны в целях профилактики заражения коронавирусом.
However, the order doesn't apply to Davis Cup tournament because the tennis players have already arrived in Kazakhstan. The Tennis Federation knows that it is likely that fewer spectators will come to the event. Earlier, the Education Department of Nur-Sultan recommended limiting the events that require children's participation. The Kazakh universities are preparing for a possible transition to the distance learning.
We are
prepared to fully switch to the online format of learning. The way we are ready is because we have one unified platform for our university that allows having an online learning that has been implemented 3 years ago. Surely the discussion will take place online. Gas pipelines of Kazakhstan are the bloodlines for the economic development in the whole of Central Asia. They serve to transport natural gas to Russia and Europe's markets. Since 2013, over 120 billion cubic meters of natural gas was transported on the Kazakhstan-China route. Kazakhstan is an important partner for Russia, China, and Kyrgyzstan in sustaining the regional energy security. Russia is currently negotiating with Kazakhstan on transporting natural gas to China. The experts are saying the transit will have a positive effect on the revenue and, most importantly, on increasing increasing the potential of Kazakhstan's gas exports.
По нашей территории осуществляется транзит узбекского, туркменского, российского газа.
The transit of natural gas from Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Russia go through our territory. In this regard, we are the Central Asian hub. We are located in the middle of Central Asia, and many transits go through our territory. Kazakhstan will try to use this advantage to the fullest in relation to the natural gas transit.
Преимуществом Казахстан старается максимально пользоваться. То есть это вот в части газа, это транзит газа.
An arts and crafts exhibition, Art Bazar, has opened in Tashkent. A unique space immerses the visitors in the atmosphere of an oriental fairy tale, giving an opportunity to see how local artisans make Suzani rugs, embroider Uzbek silk chapans, or how jewelers achieve a fine cut of exquisite pieces. The famous craftspeople from all the regions of Uzbekistan come here to exhibit their creations. All the items are handmade, crafted with the use of traditional techniques. Visitors can find a wide range of goods made of glass, precious stones, bones, and leather. The highlight of the exhibition is the tableware made of the famous Rishtan ceramics, which has a 6th century long history.
Наши предки тоже занимались раньше, и поэтому дольше она сохраняется.
This craft was passed on to us from our ancestors. This tableware was made from environmentally friendly materials, so it is perfect for serving food. Each of my pieces is unique. None of them are identical. Not even a single pattern is repeated. This is a painting of pepper. It is believed to protect from the evil eye. And here's a pomegranate, which is a symbol of fertility and wealth.
Значит, граната. Граната – это символ плодородия, богатства.
Second ALTYN OIMAQ competition is underway among the Kazakh fashion designers. The main goal of the competition is the promotion of the local Kazakh brands and women's entrepreneurship. The organizers say women make up nearly 49% of the workforce in Kazakhstan, mainly in retail, agriculture, service industry, and small business. The Council of Businesswomen of Kazakhstan has launched training programs for women entrepreneurs last year with the help from the Asian Development Bank. The council's head, Lazat Ramazanova, says 11 seminars have been held in various regions of the country. More than 500 businesswomen from rural areas took the training. An electronic catalog has been developed as well.
Совместно с ООН «Женщины Казахстан» в прошлом году Совет деловых женщин Атамекена запустили онлайн-каталог.
Last year, the Council of Businesswomen of the Atamaken National Chamber, together with the United Nations Women, launched an online catalog of 100 ideas for women entrepreneurs. We focused mainly on those business ideas that women could implement while working from home.
Правильную направленность маленькой ячейки общества в целом социуме.
A ceremony honoring the women veterans of the Second World War took place in Moscow ahead of the International Women's Day. Nearly 50 women veterans from across Russia and the Commonwealth of Independent States got together. They were awarded the Shield and Rose prizes in the Kremlin. A Kazakh veteran from Almaty, Tamara Maximova, was among them. She joined the military commissariat after the 9th grade and worked as a nurse during the war. She's 96 now and quotes Tolstoy from memory. She's always up to date with the news and she's an active participant in 3 public organizations.
Когда вышла на пенсию, я стала работать в ветеранских организациях.
After the retirement, I started to work in the veteran organizations. I feel that someone needs me there. I have a goal in life. When I wake up in the morning, I think about the things that I have to do. It gives me purpose, knowing that I'm serving a community.
Я не знаю, я бы должна была подсчитывать свои болячки, а это совсем не интересно.
Only a few people who saw fierce battles remain alive. There are less than 1,400 veterans in Kazakhstan. The event organizers highlighted the special contribution of the Kazakhs to the great victory in the war against the Nazi Germany.
Казахский народ, как и все народы Советского Союза, отдавали все последнее для того.
Kazakh people, like all the peoples of the Soviet Union, gave their all to win the war. They provided the front with food. There were so many heroes and snipers of the Soviet Union in the forefront of the war. It was the fight of all of our peoples, each of which contributed to the great victory.
Но каждый народ внес свой вклад в эту великую победу.
New spring television season has started on Kazakh TV. By tradition, the TV programs will be full of surprises, unsolved mysteries, and incredible discoveries. The channel will air a wide array of unique culture, history, and travel shows and documentary projects. Some of the programs will be dedicated to the 175th birth anniversary of Batyrlar, 1150th anniversary of Al-Farabi, and 75th anniversary of the victory in the Second World War. Programs like Dalasöz, the reflection on history, and Our Common Victory and Otandastar will be the highlight of the new season.
Проект «Dalasöz», когда наши популярные, известные личности.
In Dalasöz, famous Kazakh actors, singers, and performers will read the poems of Abay Khanambayoglu. In our series of a historical show, Reflections on History, we will reflect on the life of Abay, discover interesting facts, read his letters, and explore his influence on the formation of the Kazakh intelligentsia. Otandastar is a project about the Kazakh people who have returned to their historical homeland. How do they live in Kazakhstan? What do they do? What have they achieved? Our Common Victory is another project that also deserves the viewers' attention. The programs will feature vivid memories of the war veterans.
Победа. Еще те ветераны, что живы, которые еще могут поделиться своими воспоминаниями, они обязательно появятся в этом проекте.
The film Batyrlar, about legends of the Kazakh warriors of the 17th century, will be premiered on March 12th. The film tells the story of the 17th century during the Jongar raids and the courage of the Kazakh Batyrs.
Обычно у нас в кино показывают батыров уже состоявшихся.
Our films usually showcase Batyrs who already became famous due to their feats. Meanwhile, I was interested in showing how a small boy becomes a Batyr.
С точки зрения, как молодой мальчик становится батыром.
Shootings were a real immersion into the era. Consultations with historians took several months. The filmmakers said they were eager to make a perfect balance. The movie combines private dialogues and large-scale discussions.
У нас есть одна большая массовая сцена, которую мы снимали практически 5 дней.
We have one big scene in the movie that we have been shooting for nearly 5 days. Nomad stunts are involved in this battle scene. We had around 70 stuntmen with live scenery and horses, 50 people who were marching at the same time.
С лошадьми, плюс пеших людей у нас было человек 50.
Actors had to learn to get along not only with horses. A young tiger was brought specially from Moscow for the filming. The filmmakers do not say in which episode the predator appears. The viewers will be able to watch the historical movie very soon.
Елордадағы Ресейдің ғылым және мәдениет орталығында Василий Паленов және оның шеңберіндегі суретшілер атты көрме көпшілік назарына ұсынылды. Жылжымалы экспозицияда Василий Паленовтың мемлекеттік мемориалдық тарихи көркем және табиғи мұражай қорығының коллекциясынан көрнекті орыс суретшілерінің туындыларының 30 репродукциясы ұсынылды. Айта кетейік, бір айға созылатын көрме келе жатқан халықаралық әйелдер күніне Ресей ғылым және мәдениет орталығының сыйы.
Автор өз шығармашылығын былай деп суреттеген еді: өнер қуаныш пен бақыт беруі тиіс, ал егер оны адам баласына сыйлай алмаса, оның құны жоқ деп. Сондықтан мен сол автордың кішкене де болса қуанышын Василий Дмитриевичтің жұмыстарымен қатар оның жақындарының да туындыларын сіздерге алып келдім деген ойдамын.
Здесь представлены как
Мұнда Василий Дмитриевичтің дос болған суретшілер Репин, Васнецовтармен қатар оның шәкірттері Коровин, Левета сияқты Ресейге танылған суретшілердің де туындылары қойылған. Көрмеде тек қана картиналармен ғана емес, сонымен қатар келушілер экскурсоводсыз көрмені тамашалай алатын стендтер ілінген. Олар арқылы Василий Дмитриевичтің шығармашылығы туралы және бірегей Поленов қорығын құру туралы ақпаратты біле аласыздар.
Заповедника Поленова.